Hey friends, let's make one of my all-time favorite desserts, Salt River bars. First, you're going to line a 9 by 13 inch pan with parchment paper and spray it well with nonstick spray for baking. You're going to line the bottom of the pan with club crackers. These are flaky, buttery crackers, and I did 5 rows of 6 crackers, which fit perfectly in my pan. Next, we're going to make the caramel mixture. We're going to start with 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks. You're going to have your pan set on medium-high heat, and we're going to melt that with 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs, and then we're going to do 2 cups of light brown sugar packed, and then we're going to add to that 3/4 cup of heavy cream. You're going to want to stir this together as it comes to a boil. Once it boils, we're going to go ahead and set a timer for 7 minutes. Watch it closely, stay by, and stir. Once the caramel mixture is ready, pour half of it over that first layer of crackers. Gently just spread it to the edges of the pan, trying not to move the crackers. Then you're going to go ahead and add another layer of the club crackers. This is a really good job if you have a little kid handy who'd like to help you out. Once you have that layer down, you're going to add the rest of the caramel mixture, once again spreading it to the edges of the pan. And finally, we're going to add the last layer of the club crackers. So you're going to need about 90 crackers in all. If they don't fit in your pan just right, go ahead and cut or break the crackers so that there's a snug fit. That way that caramel layer won't leak through. You're going to go ahead and either chill or freeze the pan while you prepare the chocolate topping. So first, add 1.5 cups of milk chocolate chips to a microwavable bowl or container. Then you're going to add 1/2 cup of butterscotch chips. And then lastly, we're going to do 1/2 cup of creamy peanut butter. And I never measure peanut butter. That looks about right. Into the microwave, I like to do 30-second intervals. Stir, make sure it's all melting well. You don't want to overheat it because the chocolate can seize up and you'll have to start all over. Once it's all melted and nice and smooth, you can get your crackers and caramel back out. That looks good. And what we're going to do is just pour it right over the top and smooth it to the edges. I love the combination of the milk chocolate, butterscotch, and peanut butter. It's almost a flavor that you just can't quite put your finger on, but it is so good. So spread that to the edges, and then we will put it back into the fridge so that everything can set before we cut it into bars. You're going to want to make sure it has about 1 to 2 hours of chill time. Okay, so to lift it out of the pan, go ahead and slide a knife around the edges to make sure it's loosened, and then just use that parchment paper to pull the whole thing out onto a cutting board. And use a sharp knife to cut through those layers. You can sprinkle it with Malden sea salt, which is a really pure, clean tasting, flaky sea salt. Look at those layers. Hope you guys get the chance to make this recipe and let me know what you think.